Good morning, I'm Robert Tan. Let's unlock the tricks of the trade, get to know the brilliant minds who changed their industries and created innovations that continue to influence lives. Be inspired here on Trade Talks, My Milyonaryo. Filipinos love food, but more than that, we love tradition. And when we talk about Lechon, only a few names have stood the test of time. One of them is Elar's Lechon, a brand that has become synonymous with family gatherings, fiestas, and Filipino celebrations. Today, we sit down with the third-generation owner, Nikko Santos, to talk about the legacy, the challenges, and the future of Elar's Lechon. Nikko, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you also. Good morning.
Okay, Nikko, let's start with the backstory. Your grandfather, engineer Jose Lontoc, shifted from selling pigs to cooking lechon almost by accident, you mentioned, in the late 1970s. Now, what do you think drove him to take that leap, and what does that origin story mean to you as his grandson?
When he was actually thinking, no, when he was raising pigs for the market, it took him siguro mga 5 months. It took a while, no. So he was in front of the piglets. He was thinking, it takes so long. What can I do during that in between time?
Yeah.
So sometimes, kasi what I learned from there is, we tend to look far when we seek or look for answers, no? But without you knowing, the answer is right in front of you.
Right in front of you. Oh yeah,
So,
tama naman.
Yeah.
Yes,
So when he saw the pig, like, might as well, let's make lechon. Diba?
Lechon.
So yun. So that's how.
Medyo malayo from being an engineer, no?
Yes,
Oo.
yes, it's quite far. But he loves to. Well, my lolo kasi loves food. So, diba, it's a piggery, then cooking food. That's it. That's one of his passions also.
Now, Nikko, growing up on the farm in Montalban, you mentioned you even joined contests with your cousins to raise piglets.
Yes.
May mga prizes pa. Now, how did those early experiences shape your mindset in business and in life?
Okay. So what I learned from there is you need to really put your mind and heart into it, right? You can't be half-hearted. Parang the success lies in you. You have to invest time, you have to really put yourself there. Dedicate yourself to the business.
Talaga yun yung dapat namin
Yes,
yung mindset,
yes,
no?
I think yes,
Oo.
yeah.
Now, Nikko, Elar's Lechon, as we know, is both a family legacy and at times a family battlefield. Now, what have been the hardest lessons you've learned from the disputes, the rivalries, and even the eviction from Speaker Perez in Quezon City?
As to anything in life, no, we encounter stumbling blocks, So I think the lesson we've learned there is once you stumble, you stand up, keep moving forward. You learn from it, you stand up and just pick up the pieces together, then keep moving. Just do your thing, right? So
sometimes when you have those kinds of struggles, some people just say, let's just stop this.
They give up.
But how did that affect your family moving forward?
My lolo would always say, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Diba? So I think that kind of build up for us. It made us stronger, and also as a family. Yeah.
Well, we see it now. But in 2021, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Elar's Food Incorporated, now affirming your family's rightful ownership of the brand. Now, what did that moment of vindication mean to you personally and to your family after 10 years of waiting, right?
It was
a decade of waiting.
It was a very memorable time for us. I mean, it only says that after the hard work of our lolo, parang it paid off. There's no winner or loser or parang it's just saying na this is the hard work of our lolo. It just bear fruits and there, yeah.
But that was a long time of waiting, 10 years, to get that final decision. In those 10 years, how did your family pick up and still continue the business?
Oh, my tita and my mom were the ones who, tita, that's Josefina Portillo, and my mom, Dolores, my late mom, so Dolores Santos. So they just kept moving, they kept on moving forward. They didn't mind whatever was happening. They just said, this is the legacy of Lolo. We just need to continue pursuit on and continue. That's how it is.
Was there anybody who really supported your family during that time, who gave you an advice on how to move forward?
Mostly it was also family. We just stuck together. It's just, okay, this is us. This is our legacy. We stick together, we move forward. That's it. In the future, maybe we'd be united. We don't know. But we're looking forward to that.
Now, five decades after, from the 1970s, when your lolo started this, now you're third generation, now building again the business. Now, you've mentioned, you've called yourself the prodigal son. Now, what pulled you away from the business of Lechon and finally brought you back with conviction? What were you doing, going back and forth?
I'm a wanderer, no? I'm a seeker, so I tend to wander around. I go from one place to another, wondering what's there, especially underneath the waves. No?
Oh, you're a diver.
Yes, I'm actually a dive instructor. So that's what I did. I went around the Philippines, from Mindanao, more on Visayas. I was in Coron for a while, for like 6-7 years.
What pulled you back in?
It was during the passing of my wife, 2017.
Sorry to hear that.
I had to come back. Then it was the same year my dad passed also. So it was 2017 wasn't really a good year for me. But yeah, so when I came back, I asked my mom, since my mom was living alone. So I asked her, Mom, is it okay if we stay here? I mean, the diving in Coron, that's done for me. I have to stay here with you. So my mom said, hi, finally. I have somebody in the house. Before it was just her. So then, then everything just went into place. I was looking for a job. Then they said, why don't you go back to the farm? That's where your specialty is. Since ever since you were a teenager, you grew up with Lolo, and might as well continue. So
now, how do you balance now honoring the tradition that your grandfather started in the 70s to now, and with the difference now of what was happening then, the kind of society back then, and the kind of how to market to? How is it much different, and how do you balance that today?
Okay, so before everything was like manual, like when you lechon, you've guys, mano talaga. But of course, my lolo being an engineer, he mechanized everything. He kind of...
nagamit pala niya yung engineering skills niya.
Diba? Sayang naman. So he mechanized everything. He made it systematic to a point na it has to be so much turns per minute. The height of the pole should be like this. The strength of the pole should be... So he was able to maximize what he knows in engineering-wise, everybody else was focused into marketing. Like my cousin was a marketing manager of one of the so it's going with the times, like SOCMED, social media, like FB.
Wala pa dati.
Diba? So we have to kind of adapt with that.
Okay, now Nikko, we're talking about lechon is one thing. Tasting it is another. Here at My Milyonaryo, we don't just hear the story, we experience it. But when we return, we'll try Elar's lechon and see what makes it stand out after all these years. My Milyonaryo will be right back. Welcome back. Now we go to the fun part because it's taste test time. Now, but before we do that, Nikko, tell us, what do we have here in front of us?
This is actually where we put our 1 kilo serving.
This is 1 kilo?
Yes. In the bilao,
And this one?
it's 2 kilos.
But it's the same. It's the
Yes,
same. Sa packaging
yeah,
lang
sa
yan.
packaging
Like,
lang.
how much would a box of 1 kilo cost today?
1 kilo would cost 1,600.
And the 2 kilo?
2 kilos is 3,200.
3,200.
Yeah.
Now, how do you price this compared to your competitors around Quezon City? Alam namin, may mga iba pang mga kilalang
Actually,
names.
Yeah, our pricing is very competitive. It's almost, we're not the cheapest. We're not also the most expensive. Yeah, so we're just there.
Gitna lang.
Yes,
Gitna lang.
yes.
Oo. Kamusta naman yung feedback regards to the pricing, the taste?
Yeah, what mostly feedback we get is more on the quality is the same. It's very consistent with ever since we were young. It's
Kasi
always
70s
like this.
pa yan, eh, no?
Yes,
So
yes.
how do you maintain the same kind of quality? Lalo na you have to cook it. Is there that the way, the type you cook it,
Yeah.
how you cook it, how you serve it?
I think the genius of my lolo, it's always like he always studies everything. You know, very very meticulous siya. Number of rotations per minute, the height, the charcoal they use. Parang, and most important, I think there is the amor.
The love.
Yeah,
Oo,
the
syempre,
love.
You have to have love.
Yes, yes.
Oh, nadidistract na ako, Nico.
Yeah, go.
Let's taste, let's try this first, okay?
Yeah.
Siyempre, yung unang
Is
tatry
the
na.
balat? Yes.
Taste with me.
Okay.
And this is, ano to?
That's our...
Your own?
Yes,
Your own
our
sauce?
own lechon sauce.
May secret yan. Hindi na yan yung nabibili sa bote
No,
sa grocery.
no.
Hindi na pwede sabihin ko ano yung secret na
Yes.
yan. Okay. Let's try. Okay. So this is Elar's Lechon. Ito yung unang pinupuntahan, yung balat.
Yeah.
No, very crispy. Yan talaga ang hinahanap ngayon, no?
Exactly. They always...
How does it remain crispy for that long? Kasi kanina, you were here for almost an hour before the show.
That's gonna be our secret.
No,
No, I think... how do you parang you make it parang romance eh. May konting but that I guess is our secret. It's the love.
How long does it last yung crispiness ng balat? Kasi yun talaga yung hinahanap eh.
Yes.
Yun ang unang pinupuntahan at yan ang unang nauubos.
Yes. It's always the balat. Kaya nga maraming na-high blood. Well, pagdating nila, there's no more balat. But there's
Dapat
naman.
may baong gamot na kaagad.
Correct. So, yeah. So, how long? Maybe sometimes it's mga an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
So talaga, when you buy it, kailangan consume kaagad.
5 hours. It really varies. Most of the time, 3 hours.
3 hours. Oh, that's good. So, at
That's
least
good
from
enough.
the
Yes,
yes. At least crispy pa siya kasi pag medyo hindi na siyang
nagiging
yun na yung
gabi,
ginagawa nilang parang paksiw na after.
Yes.
Oo,
Or
usually.
they fry it. Yeah. So there.
So what's anong different dito sa sauce mo? Parang it's not spicy, no?
No.
It's
It's sweet.
sweet,
sour. Yeah.
So this has been a family,
Yes.
since the 70s.
It's been like that ever since.
Walang nagbago. So, I was gonna ask kasi how did yung paglipat ng yung mga secret sauce, yung pagluluto, how did that transformation happen from the next generation to the next generation to your generation?
I think consistency is key. Diba? Like sometimes when it's passed on from one generation to another, it changes. For us, my lolo is very particular. You have to eat lechon every day so you can
Every day?
taste- Yeah. That's why I have high blood, no? But anyways. So then you have to taste the lechon every day so you know it's the same.
It's the same.
If there are any changes, you know already because you always try it every day. My lolo always, lechon, every day. My lola, of course, every now and then, but my lolo before, every day. So it kind of trickled on from my titas to us, di ba?
Now, as the third generation, do you think that when you were as a young kid going to the farm, your lolo played yung games, how to raise a piglet,
Yes,
may mga prize. Do you think that time, looking back, that prepared you to what you're doing now in carrying on that legacy?
I think he was somehow grooming us,
Grooming.
no? Di ba?
Hindi nyo alam eh.
Yeah,
Oo.
yeah. Parang in the beginning, it was all fun. Then later on, you remember. You know, you remember when you did this, you did this. So I think he was somehow grooming us already.
Now, Elar's has chosen not to expand aggressively, focusing on quality, instead of
Yes,
quality,
yes.
in an age where everyone wants rapid growth. Why does quality still win over quantity for Elar's?
We had our mistakes before. We expanded too much. We had branches in almost every food
really?
court. Yeah, in almost every mall, we had branches there. Then it came to a point that we couldn't maintain quality. So then people started going out, no, or not coming to us. They ventured into somewhere else. So we decided, scale down. Start from one. Okay, if it's okay to expand, go another. So quality still is our main.
Now,
concern.
as one of the leading farms in Montalban, what's your vision for the hub, the farm of the Lechon? And looking ahead, do you see yourself more excited about expanding the farm or opening new stores? Sabi nyo, ayaw nyo na yung masyadong marami because you want quality.
Yeah. But of course, we want to go south. Diba? We want to cater Parañaque, Alabang, Makati areas. You know.
So right now, hindi kayo masyadong umaabot doon?
Well, they come, but they always complain, it's so
Ang layo.
traffic, it's so far, you know. With the Skyway, at least, kahit pa paano, it's there. But
Konti.
it's easier if you're there na eh.
Pero mahal Skyway ka
I
papunta
know,
dyan.
I know.
Pabalik.
But they
doble.
spend.
But
They really spend. Yeah, they spend for Grab. Sige, Skyway, all the way to
Baka
Alabang.
kasi because of the quality.
I think so too.
Now, finally, Nico, if your grandfather were alive today and visited the farm with you, what do you think he would say about how far the business has come? And what is your dream for Elar's in the hands of the third generation and beyond?
I think my lolo would be really happy, you know, if everyone else is together, you know, because that's his dream, you know. It's his the business is built for my daughters, my grandchildren. So I think to unite, that's his dream. That's it.
And to follow up on that, what would if your mom were alive today, what would she tell you now? You think?
Fast is fast. Move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Do you think she's proud that what you've built now?
Oh, I hope so, Mom. You know, I hope so.
Okay, on that note, Nico, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing your journey. Ang sarap ng lechon na maraming nag-aabang. Mamaya, ubos to kaagad.
Please do. Yes.
And good luck on your journey
Yes,
on
yes.
growing Elar's.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And that's today's show. Catch us again on Trade Talks, My Milyonaryo, for inspiring stories like these of entrepreneurs and innovators and the secrets to their success. I'm Robert Tan. Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Thank you, Nico.